Authorities need your help finding the person or people accused in a string of robberies across the city. We comb through the cases to hopefully protect your letters and your letter carriers in this week's Manhunt Monday.
We're not going to stop until he's brought to justice.
Meet Greg Newberry. He's the U.S. Postal Inspector for the Memphis area. One of his responsibilities is to solve crimes, and he takes his job very seriously.
Part of our mission at the Postal Inspection Service is to protect our employees. And so we're going to go above and beyond to make sure that we meet that mission.
Newberry is now on another mission. He wants to know who targeted and robbed 3 of his U.S. letter carriers in October. Newberry believes one man is responsible for all 3 robberies. The first happening October 4th, just before 1 in the afternoon in the 7100 block of Kings Grant Cove. Newberry says the suspect pulled in front of the letter carrier's mail truck and blocked him in.
The lone occupant of the vehicle jumped out with a handgun in his hand, pointed at the postal employee, and demanded that he exit the postal truck.
Newberry says the letter carrier managed to get away. Less than 15 minutes later, the second letter carrier was robbed not far away in the 3800 block of Silver Chalice Drive using the same tactic.
He pulled his vehicle up in front of the postal truck, jumped out with the gun, pointed at the postal employee, and demanded that he exit the postal truck. That postal employee did comply, and he was then ordered to open up the rear of the postal truck and hand packages to the suspect.
Investigators say about 10 minutes after that, the suspect was at it again, this time robbing a letter carrier in the 6700 block of Hallshire Drive. Surveillance video capturing the moment the letter carrier was forced out of his vehicle at gunpoint.
The suspect actually went into the back of the truck and grabbed certain packages himself before entering his vehicle and driving away.
Investigators say the suspect should be considered armed and dangerous. They also say he got away in a white 2010 to 2018 Ford Fusion with dark-colored wheels, a spoiler, a sunroof, and a plastic covering on the passenger side window. If you recognize this car or know who robbed these 3 letter carriers, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH or the U.S. Postal Inspection Service at 877-876-2455. The U.S. Postal Service is offering up to $50,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the suspect. Remember, all calls are confidential.
Trying to look after our vulnerable public servants. Now, if you have a story that you would like for us to profile on Manhunt Monday, just email us at manhuntmonday@wreg.com.